Hi guys, welcome to part 3 of how to make a clicking simulator. This we're gonna make zones, or like zone multipliers. We're gonna do it a way that's like, I'll show you. So first we're going to make our zone multiplier variable. We're gonna do it in server script service and our leader stats. So just open up that script. Now we're gonna go, I'm gonna do it under rebirth. You can just make a new line, make local zone will equal instance dot new in value, and we're gonna put it in the player, so it won't show up next to the player's username because it's not in the leader stats folder. So local zone equals instance dot new in value, parent in the player, and then we're gonna make the zone dot name equal to just zone. I guess you didn't have to make that, but we can. Then zone dot value will equal 1 because this is gonna be the starting zone multiplier, which is times 1. Now we're gonna create our GUI. Go in the starter GUI. Go into your main screen GUI. Press the plus. Insert a text label. Get that text label. I'm just gonna scale it across the top. Put it wherever you want. This will display our world boost. So then just design how you want it to be. You can color it and everything. Just gonna do a quick little design and remove the background transparency. You can just make the text say world boost. We're gonna change that in the script. So rename our text label to display boost. Then press the plus next to the text label and insert local script. In our local script, remove the default code and let's make a loop. So while wait do. So in this loop, it'll keep checking when the player's leader stats have updated. So we're gonna get the player, local player equals game.player.local player. So we're just making an abbreviation. So when we input this, it'll input all of this in that location. So we're gonna do script.parent.text, and this will equal to world boost and a continuation. So these dots is a continuation, so we can add extra stuff like values. So we're gonna do player.zone.value. It's player.zone.value instead of player.leaderstats.zone.value because we parented to player, not the leader stats folder. So this will automatically update every time we load up the game. I'll just show you this real quick. As you can see, world boost is 1. I kinda made the text a little big. I'm gonna just edit that a little bit. World boost. Alright, so now we're gonna make a map. Let's just say that. A kind of map. So obviously if you were making a real game, you would make a good map. I'm just gonna put some parts. So this is gonna be the main island. I'm gonna remove the base plate. And I'm gonna make this like blue, an anchor. And then let's say we want a lava island. I'm gonna make this one red. We're gonna name these separately. So the red island will be called lava land, and our blue one will just be called mainland. So we spawn in our mainland. So let's just put a spawn point right here. We can remove the decal by pressing on the little arrow next to the spawn location and selecting the decal. Then we can make a transparency to 1 by going into the properties tab, searching transparency or looking for it, and changing its value to 1. Then we can search on can collide or find the value to get to false. So now when we press on plus, it'll put us in the game. Now we're gonna make our portal to the next zone. So we're just going to put this part. I'm just gonna make it red because it's going to the red zone. And you can name this to lava, and then we're just gonna duplicate this and put this over here and just name it to main. So to main, and then you can copy the color of main or design however you would like. Yeah, you can really do anything you want with these portals. You can design them nicely. So we're gonna have to make our part that we're going to teleport to. So I'm going to make our part that we teleport to for the lava land. So you put it where you want to teleport to. Put it in a little bit in the air. I suggest. Just gonna do like this. I think that's nice because sometimes you get stuck in the floor from my way. Name this lava TP. and then you can just duplicate this, and you can put this over here. Name this main TP. So we've made our teleport part, meaning we're going to teleport to these parts. When we touch on these portals, you can select the part and make the transparency 1 by going into the properties, searching transparency you're looking for it, making it 1, and then just disable mechanical light using the same strategy, searching it up or looking for it under the behavior tab. So once we have our 2 teleporting areas, we're gonna make a script that'll get when this part is touched, and it'll teleport it over there and change change your zone value. So in our starter GUI, we're just gonna add a local script. I like putting it in here. We're gonna name this TP to lava. You can name this anything depending on what your other world is or what you would like to name. So we're gonna get the part that we want to teleport it to. So local TP part equals game.workspace dot lava TP. Right, that's what we named our part over here. So let's go back in the script, and we're gonna get the portal. So local portal equals game.workspace dot to lava, which is this part. Then we're gonna make a function, or actually let's get the local player first. So local player is game.player.local player. Now we're gonna make a function. So local function, and this will be untouched. So basically, we're going to apply whatever is in here to when the part is touched. So let's say we want the player.character.humanoid.root.part.cframe equals tppart.cframe. So basically, it's getting the player's character and then its humanoid root part, which is like the torso part of it, and it's getting that C-frame. C-frame's like its position, and I'm putting it to the teleport parts frame or C-frame. Then we're gonna change the player.zone.value to, let's say 3. We want that to be. Now we're gonna apply it to when the part is touched. So out of all of this, we're gonna do portal.touched connect, and then we're gonna input our onTouch event. So basically, when the portal is touched, it'll run anything inside of this local function because we input the function's name right here. As you can see, we named it here. So if we make this like a lowercase t, we would have to make this a lowercase t for it to do our function. So as you can see, when we load up the game, I'm gonna not anchor everything, and it might fall. No, it's not falling. So as you can see, when we touch this portal, oh, that part is falling. Alright, just make sure to anchor everything. So if we load up our game, when we go into the portal, it'll make our world boost multiplier to 3, as you can see. So look, if we go into this portal, it teleports us to the red land, and our world boost is 3. So far, we did not code this blue portal to teleport us back to the main land. So you can just duplicate the TP to lava, and then just make it say TP to main. You can change the value you want the default to be, which will be 1, and you can change what the portal is. For me, it's going to be to main, and this is going to be main TP. So as you can see, when we load up the game, when we touch this portal, it'll teleport us over there, and we have a world boost of 3. Obviously, it's not going to work, so we haven't put it to work yet. But then when we touch this portal, we'll go back to world 1, and it'll have our world boost back to 1. We can keep going back and forth on these portals. Now we're gonna make it so this world multiplier actually is useful to us. So we go into our main screen UI, or wherever you located, and go into your click, pressing the little arrow next to it, then go into the add script, and you're going to do this. It's similar to adding the rebirth multiplier. We're gonna do local zone multi will equal player.zone.value. So this is just making an abbreviation, so we don't have to type out times player.zone multiplier, and then we're gonna type in zone multiplier right there. As you can see, once we load up the game, everything should be fully working, and we have created our zone. So as you can see, every time we click, we get 5, but if we go to the next world, every time we click, we get 15. So we've created a functional little world multiplier and such. The game is kind of fun. Even though it's not too much, it's still pretty fun so far. having all the upgrades. So in the next video I'll add more upgrades. This is version 1 of the world of multipliers. I will show you world or version 2 in another video. So in this other video I'll make it the title version 2, and then it'll show basically what's going to be in the other video is there's going to be boxes. So let's say we have a box right here. Gonna make it just pink for the sake of this video. Transparency 0.75 just so I can show. So when you're in this zone, it'll give you this certain multiplier. But let's say you're not in the pink zone and you're in the green zone, then you would get a different multiplier. That's how I'll show the other video. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was a little fast. And if you have any questions, you may ask me in the comments, or you can join my Discord server. Soon we'll create the saving system for this game, and then we can continue on some extra stuff that's in Most Simulator or Clicking Simulator, and we'd be done with the series. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.